Hey everybody, it's Travis again from BrainPulp TV. I thought I'd do a really quick little vlog, yeah right, about Twitter of all things. We are definitely on Twitter. If you don't follow us, you probably should. Lots of fun there. I was very reluctant initially, not just with the channel, but personally to get on Twitter. It didn't seem like my thing, but to be honest, if an old fogey like me can get down with the Twitagra, you can do it too. Twitagra. There's lots of ways you can follow anybody you like. In particular, we're obviously very heavily in the Magic the Gathering, so we're doing lots of MTG or hashtag MTGs, hashtag MTG Popper. But there's one that's going around a lot lately, and it's actually hashtag Friday MTG. And it's been used by a lot of fans and the content creators to help basically spread word of other content creators, their favorite content creators, bloggers, YouTubers, whatever. You just kind of put their their Twitter handle in there, and you just do the hashtag Friday MTG. And it's a great way to spread word about other YouTube channels that you're a fan of, maybe people don't know about. We've gotten a lot of people putting our names out there, and I feel like I'm not reciprocating that enough. There's been so many props thrown around that you'd think you'd be watching a Carrot Top show. Because he was the prop comic, with the big guns, and those weren't props, those are real, by the way. Carrot Top. So again, you can use a hashtag Friday MTG to help spread any word you have about content creators that maybe people don't know about that they probably should. We've had lots of good interactions with Matt from Total MTG, aka Hollywood. And if you're on Twitter, make sure to give him a shout out. And actually, you should tell that dude to check himself before he wrecks himself. Seriously, that dude's been so nice to us on Twitter and on YouTube. I think that he thinks he's trying to outplay the Canadian. Not up in here.
Not up in here! Not up in here!
Seriously, man, I don't think you know what you're getting yourself into. I'm so polite that when I'm at a grocery store and someone's blocking the aisle of the cart and standing on the other side of the cart and I gotta squeeze by to get around, I say I'm sorry. And that doesn't even make any sense. About the only thing I don't apologize for is Nickelback. And that's because they rock. And if you don't think Nickelback rocks, well then I'm sorry. Damn it! But seriously, come check us out on Twitter. It's a great place where we can announce videos that we've done. So if you're subscribed to us, you're probably getting those notifications anyway, but you might see them on Twitter. Also, you may see some information on contests that we may be doing in the next little while. We did contests before. We were happy the way... Not yet. We're happy the way that went, so we're probably doing contests next little while. I'm thinking there's a good chance of. Keep an eye out. We'll obviously be doing a video about any contest, and it'll probably be linked to a video, but Twitter is a great way to get updates in case you missed those videos. We'll be obviously tweeting all about that. So, in a little strictly Travis news, I donated blood for the first time in 11 years the other day. That's what that little hole there is, tiny little hole. It's shameful. Such shame.
Shame.
I hadn't donated in 11 years, and it's even more shameful when I have to admit I work at a blood bank, so yeah, that's even worse. That's terrible. Anyhow, I have a bit of an excuse. Sometimes in those 11 years, I was deferred for things like tattoos and stuff like that, but that's not the number one thing that kept me away. It's not even the large bore needle that they put in you, because that obviously is a little pinch, but when you have big hairy arms like this, the tape and band-aids coming off hurt way more than the needle. So sometimes I think it might be the questions that kind of drive me away, and it's not even that those questions themselves are too personal, because I'm not necessarily a shy guy. Hello, internet. But they have a tendency to make me feel like I'm just so lame. The questions are like, hey, have you visited any interesting parts of the world in the last little while? And I'm like, nope. Or, have you tried any exciting new intravenous drugs? And I'm like, nope. Have you done blow with a prostitute in Tibet? No, man. Are there any questions on there about YouTube? Magic? Netflix? Why don't you go ahead and ask me if I'm all caught up on Game of Thrones? Yes. And honestly, this sounds kind of lame, but it's not like I have a very interesting blood type. I'm not like I'm O negative, which is a universal donor, can go to anybody. I'm not AB negative, which is the rarest of the main or the main blood types. I guess it could be worse. I could be negative and just say no one wants my blood anyway. Get it? Because B negative, and I was being negative. Little RH joke there for you. Woo. So thanks for watching, and thanks for unsubscribing with that RH joke. Again, make sure to follow us on Twitter, at BrainPulp TV. Hopefully, if you do like the channel, you'll be subscribing to our YouTube channel, which is where, again, the bulk of the brain pulp. Your brain is mostly pulped on the YouTube channel here, but we pulp a little brain on Twitter as well. So thanks for watching. Thanks for watching all of our BrainPulp stuff, and we'll see you again.